Hey, it's Michelle coming to you with some kitchen inspiration. It's a cold, rainy day, and I was out running errands, and I was on my way home, and all I could think about was soup. So I decided today was a great day to make some broccoli cheddar soup. Only takes a half an hour in the blender, so I'm super excited about that. I just came from the farm. That was one of my errands, and I got this beautiful purple broccoli, so I'm gonna make it with that. So let's talk about the blender first. Look in there, 6 blades in that blender, right? It really does a good job doing all the things. So what do I have to do to make this broccoli cheddar soup? Actually, the recipe comes with the blender in the cooking guide, broccoli cheddar soup. I'm not making cheddar biscuits, but I am making broccoli cheddar soup. So it says, put it in the order it says. So I need 2.5 cups of broth. It says vegetable broth. I don't have vegetable broth, so we're using chicken broth. So it's up to you, whatever you use. I'm even using 2 different brands of chicken broth because this is the way it is. All right. So 2.5 cups. Okay. And then it says 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which I forgot to get out. So we're putting 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I always use sea salt, it's better for you. Okay, and then 6 cups of broccoli florets. I have no idea if this is 6 cups, but this is what's going in. I do like my soup a little bit chunky, but I have some leftover broccoli from dinner last night. So what I'm gonna do is, after the soup is totally made, I'm gonna just microwave my leftover sauteed broccoli from dinner last night. You can put these broccolis in this big, okay? And it'll give it a little chunk just at the end. And then I'll kind of pulse it just a little bit. Because when you make soup in the blender, it is really blended. It's perfectly smooth, which is fine. It's delicious. It's actually really good. But if you want a little crunch, you know, a little bit of that chunk in there, you just add a couple, add whatever else you need at the very end and just use the pulse function. All right, so my broccoli's in. I need 1/2 of an onion. One of the things I love about this blender is that I do not have to like cut my onion up and stuff before I put it in. I'm literally just gonna chuck it in just like this. Take the skin off and put the 1/2 an onion in there. And then I need 2 peeled garlic cloves. I need to dry my hands. Oh, there's no paper towels. Somebody took the whole roll. I wonder where they went with it. That was annoying. All right. I just dry my counter because the garlic peeler works better if it's on a dry counter. Should have done it first, really. So we need 2 cloves of garlic. Just gonna put them in my garlic peeler. See there. It's moving around because the counter's not dry. I'm gonna have to move to a different counter to do it. Get escapee! All right. So I'm going to put this in the blender on the soup function. I can't seem to get this to work because it's too wet here from the broccoli. I'm going to put it in the blender on the soup function. The blender has all these different functions, and I don't really want to put the blender on the wet counter either. Has all these different functions, and over here are the heated functions. Soup is one of the heated functions, and basically it takes about a half an hour to do the soup. It's going to blend it down completely from these big chunks that are in here to a very smooth soup. And once it has totally blended and it's heated, because it's going to boil it right in there, then the other thing that it will do is tell me when it's time to add my other ingredients. And my other ingredients are cubed up cheddar and some baby spinach. So this is a nice healthy recipe. So I'm excited about that. And that's pretty much it. I'll hop back on and show you the end product. Have a great day. This is the intermediate process. It's blending and heating. It keeps blending every minute or two while it's heating so that it doesn't stick to the bottom, just like you would stir a pot of soup. You can see the soup boiling in there. Can you see it? I don't know. It's boiling like crazy. You can see the steam coming out the top. All right, soup's just finished. It's very, very hot. Look at that steam coming out of there. So now I'm gonna add my spinach. Just gonna put all this spinach that's left in here. It said one, I think it said 1 cup. Yeah, 1 cup, which is, this is about just slightly over a cup. Spinach, and then 4 ounces of cubed cheese. And right here I have some leftover broccoli that I kind of just chopped up into small bits that I'm just gonna stir in when I'm done. And, sorry, hard to do it one-handed. All right, so I'm gonna pop this lid back on because your blender will not work without the lid. See, the lid keeps it from making a mess on you. Gonna have to hit cancel, and then I'm just gonna pulse it to blend in the spinach and the cheese. Let's see. Looks perfect. Nice. I'm gonna dump this broccoli in, and then one of the things I like about this is that the soup goes right from the blender to your bowl with no intermediary. Right, ready to eat it. Perfect. That's it.